Alright, this is our third and last final part of it. So I added a new scene here, and I added the lose scene because when they lose, they need to go to another scene. So I use add for that. I pass args, and as I mentioned before, args is the parameter that envelopes whatever is going to pass through that particular scene. Origin center, and then I scale 5 because I wanted it a little bit bigger, and then for the width and the height it's still the same, which is half divided by 2, so the width is half, and the height is going to be half as well. Back to the main, I run this, and there's an issue. 1 second. So I put it to 5 seconds here so that I don't have to wait too long. Once it's done, bam, back to lose. The reason there's nothing because we haven't implemented anything yet. So what it shows you is that once it hits the 5 seconds, so you lose. Basically, you lose, and when you lose, where do you go? You go to this one. What we have just created right now. Alright, so now I'm back into my main, and after making our enemy move, we're going to make our warrior move. So we're going to use action, which is another Kaboom method, and we're going to pass in warriors here. And I just want to make sure that we do have warriors here. Alright, I want my warriors to move. I'm going to pass on a function, speed, don't forget the curly brackets, and then cost warrior speed is equal to 3. Bracket, just pass this argument in this one. 0. Okay, let's run this. I have an error here. What happened? Okay, I missed a comma. Should be good. Still not working. What's telling me? Multiple error. My arrow function is not good. Okay, so what I found out is it's very finicky. I literally didn't change anything except for spaces, and now it seemed to work. My little warriors are working. Alright, my little warriors are moving, but what's happening is that it's going throughout the wall, and a way to stop them is another function called collides, and here I'm going to put my little warriors there because this is what I want to stop, and they're going to be stopped by my right wall, like so. Why do I have duplicates here? Oh my god. I literally have duplicates. Right, I understand what happened. I previously recorded it, so that's why I have duplicates. So this is good. This is basically the same thing. I have my little warrior and my move here, and I do have my collide. Now, I want to put current speed and an if else statement is equal to this. So I'm going to pass that, so now I can use this instead of this. So if my current speed is equal to minus this, if this happens, then every warrior, because I have many warriors, and I'm gonna pass an object. Yes, I'm gonna pass Yep. Arrow. Oops. Here's my arrow. Arrow function. It can be as the confusion. I do the same thing as here. So that's that move. So I'm going to do it as axis level down. Boom. Here we go. Alright, once this is done, let's find it. So, then, okay, so this is 50, let's do 25. Okay, let's go check it out. An arrow again. What's going on now? I saw my mistake. I forgot a comma here. Always forget that comma. Okay, here you go. Yay! And it crashes. Let's see why. It crashed because this needs to be a let instead of a const, because const warrior equals this. Let speed be equal warrior run. So that's why it was doing that. Here you go. Yay! Okay. So let's do it on the other side. So on the left wall. Alright, so now that we have done for the right wall, let's do the left wall. I'm for less coding, so I'm just going to copy, paste it, left wall, because remember, we're referring to this one. And remember, when it's left, it's minus, so like this and this, something like this. Save this. Oh, I had to do a little modification because I run into some issues, but as you can see, it's still the same thing. Still the same thing. So let's try that out. Let's see. Okay, that's weird. Here we go. Sometimes it's a bit finicky. Okay, so next, let's do what happens if my enemy and my warrior touch each other. Alright. If player that overlaps with a warrior, then I want as a function. I want to go to this thing here. Alright. Then I'm going to pass this orange. So, dot value. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, and another case that might happen is if we miss my little enemy, so action, if they miss my enemy, then that's again we're going to pass a function, arrow function, then, alright, so that's, we want it to get to lose as well, so if the position of y is greater or equal to the height divided by 2, which is half the height, then I'm doing it correctly here. So yeah, the same thing is here. Then go here. Okay, Okay, I did a little mistake. So I had a bracket here. I took the bracket off and put it here because the skull is inside this function, this parameter function. Okay. Alright, now let's test it. Okay, I have an issue. What's going on? Oops, stop that. Okay, so I commented this out. Apparently it doesn't like the player because it has not been defined. So I want to still try this one. Okay, let's see. Here you go. Goes to the Lucy. Okay, so this one, after 20 minutes of doing stuff and going around, I finally understood why it was not working. It's because I was using the wrong word. I had to, like I said, I had to recode everything. So it's the enemy, because if the enemy overlaps the warrior, then it goes to a scene. So I beg your pardon, this is plain simple JavaScript, and I took some time to debug it, but we're getting here, it's working. So going strong. Now what's the next thing missing? Bullets. So exactly like this one, we're gonna have a key, and this one is gonna be the space key, and then wrong one, key press space. Here you go, left, right, and space. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oops. Oh my god. Okay. I want to. So I'm gonna short a bullet. So I'm gonna create a function for this. There you go. Oh my god. Okay. Bullet from my enemies. It's my enemy. I'm gonna toss a bullet. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the noise. I'm at work again. So I'm gonna pass an array. So it's gonna be a rectangle. This, yep. Dimension. Position. Origin. So positioning whenever here. So I'm positioning whenever the enemy is gonna be. And then origin center. And at this point you can even add a color to it. Alright, looks good. Oh yeah, it's not running because I haven't passed the function here. Silly me. Okay, so I've spread it this way so that it's a little bit more readable. I'm going to give it a name so that when it collides, you know what happened. So now that I have declared, my function, I can actually use it here. Spawn bullet and my enemy position and okay, let's run this. Oh, my connection failed. What happened? Come on, please. Okay, if you guys can see the timestamp, you know that I have been battling with it for an hour. So if patience is not my virtue, I don't know what is. Okay. I don't know what happened, but after an hour of battling with it, it was giving me a 404 error, and anyway, at least I didn't lose everything, which is one of the greatest things when you work in the environment. So let me pass this here, and then my enemy position add 0. Okay. Yay! My little bar is here. It's not working, but it's alive, right? Let's make it work. The bullet, however, a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Welcome to my work, guys. Where's 25? So let's play again. Yay! Good. Awesome. And now you're going to give the bullet a little bit more action, and the noise behind me has stopped. That's a good thing. So action, another Kaboom method that we've used previously. What are you losing? What are we using? So the bullet that we've defined. Okay, my mind's going. So B for vendetta, B for bullet, and then we're gonna pass a function. So we say if the bullet moves on the x-axis, it's gonna be 0, and on the y-axis, constant bullet speed is equal to is this minus this, and now what we want to do is actually destroy the bullet. Like when the bullet gets in touch with the warrior, so we're gonna use an if statement. So if, okay, so if the bullet position, sorry for the noise, I'm getting, I promise, I swear to God, it's work again. It's when I have open shift, so I get a notification for that. I'm already working 50 hours this week. I think it's enough for this week. Isn't it? Okay. So let's try that. Oops. Alright. Let's do this. Yay. Sweet. Okay. We actually want to resolve, right? We want to actually kill the warriors, so collides. Exactly like what we use here. So collides. What we're gonna use, we use the bullet to do that, and then we're going to collide with our warriors, everything which has the tag warrior. Am I marking it correctly? Yeah, it doesn't seem to accept it for some reason. What are you? Oh, yeah, warrior. Okay, bullet. No, one thing. Okay, pass the function, our function. Yeah, notification again. So I want to destroy. Oops. I want to destroy the bullet. I want to destroy oops. And so the value oops, plus, increment all the text as we pass the string. Remember, now we could see what it looks like. That text. Good. I've added something. Cam shake. You'll see it's so cool. Oops. Come on here. See? Let's do that again. That was fun. And I can swear to God, I'm not someone who plays video game. Okay, now that works. Okay, I want to try one last thing, is to change the color. So this is telling you to clear background. We don't want that. Just press here. Ideally, I wanted it to be green like this. I just don't remember what color I picked, and that's so sad. I would love to get that color back. I just don't know. Okay, whatever. My name. What was I doing again? Yeah. Looks something like that, right? Something a little bit like that. Okay, I want to do that. I'm gonna run this. Here you go. So yeah, here you go. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Last thing I wanted to share with you. As I said, I wanted you to know how to put that in your code editor. Kaboom. So you go to your browser, go to Kaboom.js, go down, copy that. Oops, I didn't copy everything. Copy that, paste it in here, saved it. Okay, and then my stuff. Oh hi, see. And after that, you can just put all the Kaboom.js that you find, like the collides, the add, the action, and all these kinds of things. And this is how you play around with your little Kaboom.js. So thank you. That was a lot of fun and a lot of stress when it comes to debugging, but I think this was fun. At least for me, it was fun. I'm not very familiar with JavaScript, but it's actually the first time that I had to really understand and debug stuff, because it's a new language. Okay, so it's always trial and error. So if it was a little bit finicky, if I was unclear, I apologize, but I really wanted to share that with you. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.